So the very first 2-3 hour film that came out was called Birth of a Nation. Well, that's the new name, because it originally was called the Clansman. The Clansman, like the Ku Klux Klan, the Clansman. And it's about the Klan. Okay. So that was the very first movie that came out in Hollywood. Okay. See, Hollywood is really Catholic. We just don't know that. And we don't know anything about Birth of a Nation. We don't know what a tonsure ritual is, which is basically to just summarize it, is the cutting of your hair. There's a few different things that people in Hollywood have to do if they're going to be successful in Hollywood. And one of them is you're going to have to cut your hair. There's no famous actor or actress who has not played a role where they had to cut off all their hair. Not no leading role. You might have been an extra, played some little small role and didn't have to cut your hair. Now, if you want to be the leading man, you got to cut your hair. Period. It's just one of the rituals, because it's a ritual. It's called tonsure, and I'm gonna do a separate video about exactly what tonsure is. Okay, because it's a Christian ritual. The wearing of the dress. Everybody's familiar with that. Because the only way you get to be a so-called black man in Hollywood is if you put on a dress. You can't be famous in Hollywood as a so-called black man without putting on a dress. Oh, you can be a white man and you don't got to wear a dress if you put on. Why? Because they're not trying to cut his. They're not trying to cut him off by the you know what. They're not trying to do that to him. They're trying to do that to us. But there's a reason for that. And it goes back to history in Catholic Hollywood, and how Hollywood became Hollywood to begin with, and how where it all started. And again, the very first movie that ever came out is called The Clansman, and everybody can go watch it. And what is it about? It's about the Klan saving the so-called white woman from the evil black man who's just so thirsty for her that he wants to rape her at every chance he ever gets. Right? This is their stereotype of us. Right? This is what their movie was about. Anybody can go watch it. They changed the name from the Clansman to the Birth of a Nation because for a couple reasons. They made it the Birth of a Nation because this is actually when the white nation, the so-called white nation, was when it was born. In 1914, that really wasn't even born until then. But we don't know that because we don't know our history. We think that so-called white people came over and corralled up 20 million so-called black people and brought us over in slave ships, and we not even from here. We don't believe that. We don't understand that. We don't know our real history. So that's a whole nother video within itself. And I wrote a book about that. It's called Lost Along the Way. You should read it. lostalongtheway.org. But Catholic Hollywood, Birth of a Nation, tonsure, wearing the dress, these are all Christian rituals. Okay? And people get it wrong when they start thinking that the solution is run to Jesus. That's who Catholic Hollywood is. This is what you don't know. That's who Catholic Hollywood is. And then they tell you, you better be scared and run to Jesus because Hollywood is so crazy. Hollywood is the Catholic Church. Hollywood is the Klan. All you gotta do is look at the outfits that Hollywood wear, or the Klan wears, and look at the outfits that the Catholic Church wear. They wear the same outfits. We don't know that. The Klan made a plan, and when I say the Klan, we also talking about the church. It's one and the same. To make it to where so-called black men, because they used to openly fight us, and it wasn't a secret. They used to openly fight us, and they made a plan to make it to where we wouldn't fight back. We would turn into their little, we would turn into they who won't fight back. And this is what they've been doing successfully. They cooked this into integration in the